We're going to start off with this. Today sucks. David Lynch has passed away. We just found this out a few minutes ago this morning. Breaking news. One of the most iconic filmmakers. One of the most trippy filmmakers of all time has passed away. I believe it said at the age of 78.
Yeah.
The folks over at Deadline, this is where we saw it, have written the following. One of Hollywood's worst weeks just got worse. David Lynch, the 4-time Oscar-nominated filmmaker behind Blue Velvet, Mulholland Drive, Eraserhead, Wild at Heart, The Elephant Man, so many of those films are so good, and many others, also created the Showtime drama Twin Peaks, has died at 78. His family posted the news on social media. An eccentric visionary outsider. That's no word. There's never been an individual that those words applied to better. He earned Oscar noms for writing and directing the 1980s The Elephant Man, which is actually my favorite film of his, and for directing Mulholland Drive and Blue Velvet. In 2000, he received an honorary Oscar for Lifetime Achievement. He also took the Palme d'Or at Cannes for Wild at Heart in 1990 and was nominated for the prize 3 other times. He won Best Director at the Fest for Mulholland Drive in 2001. It's just crazy when you think about some of the great films of all time. Oh, and don't forget that original Dune movie. Which
I try to forget that one.
Yeah, but whatever you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody still talks about that Dune movie.
Sure, of course.
Like, when you really think, when you see what Denis Villeneuve did with it,
Yeah.
and you think, wait a minute, he tried to do Dune when? With what technology? With what that was available to him as a storyteller? I mean, it was audacious.
Yeah.
To even attempt to do Dune. And I don't know that anybody else would have really done it. And then Mulholland Drive, which is a movie I would think about every day when I would drive past Mulholland Drive, when I still lived in Burbank.
There's so many of his films, I'm just like, to this day, I'm like, I'm not quite sure what that was about. But I have a feeling.
But that's him, right?
Look at young Naomi Watts there.
Oh, my God.
From Mulholland.
Yeah, I love this movie. I absolutely love this movie. And here's the thing. He's one of these few guys who not only has made some of the most iconic cinema, he also, depending on how much of a cult following you want to consider it, made one of the all-time classic shows in Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah. That definitely had a cult following.
Massive cult following,
Yeah.
right? A very loyal, rabid cult following. Now, I admit, I was never a Twin Peaks guy. And I never even tried to watch Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm just saying I didn't even bother with it because Twin Peaks was one that didn't quite connect with me. But there is no denying that it connected with an audience.
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
And like, again, even for a show that didn't last that long, man, people still talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of defines a lot of his storytelling. Now, I see some people in the chat saying, was he ill? I didn't hear anything. I mean, again, I never heard anything either. This was very, very sudden, at least to those of us who didn't know him.
Yeah.
Like to family and people who knew him, maybe this is something they knew was coming. I don't know. But we have truly lost one of the most unique voices in an industry that sometimes suffers from sameness.
Yeah.
He was one of our most unique and original voices.
And you know, this is really left field, but one of the things I really loved that he used to do was every day on KCRW, he would give the surf and weather report. And it was like a pre-recorded thing.
I didn't know that.
That he would give the radio station. And coming from David Lynch, it just made the surf and weather report interesting. I don't know.
Apparently he had emphysema.
Okay.
Yeah, I see some people in live chat saying he hasn't been well for a while and stuff like that. And again, I mean, look, he wasn't tragically taken from us at a wildly young age. Still 78 is not that old, but a truly, truly big gut punch for the industry. One of our most unique, eccentric, out of the box, crazy visionaries.
Yeah.
David Lynch. And you know, at least once a month, I would field a question either on the show or in the comments somewhere, or somebody asking, when's David Lynch going to do, you know? And yeah, it would really, really suck this morning for us to hear today that we have lost one of the truly unique voices in the business. David Lynch passes away at the age of 78. Guys, question is for you. When you think of David Lynch, what are the projects that come to mind for you? Maybe you're one of the many loyal people who you instantly think about Peaks. Maybe you're an Elephant Man guy like me. Maybe you're a Mulholland Drive or Dune or Eraserhead or whatever. Whatever movie stands out to you, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.